Welcome back to Continental Airlines Arena, getting set for the Rangers and the Devils. Game 2. Kevin Weeks gets the call in goal for the New York Rangers. And you see his record in the playoffs, 3-2 career-wise for Marty Brodeur, his 146th playoff game, 135th consecutive playoff start, which began with Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final in 1994. Tonight's New York Rangers high-definition broadcast presented by Panasonic, Ideas for Life. Rangers with Straka, Nylander, and Sikora, Malik and Rozabal to start the game. Madden, Pandolfo, Marshall, Lukovic, and Rafalski. No Colin White for New Jersey. David Hale is in the lineup playing his second career playoff game. Nylander got knocked down. Straka lost the puck. Nylander gets there and shoots it wide. Poked away by Brodeur and played out by Pandolfo. Controlled by Tom Poti just off the bench.
Sam, not only is Madden's line going against Nylander once again, but you're seeing the Devils, all three of their defense pairings have changed for this game. It looked like Lukovic and Rafalski, the pair to start against the Rangers' top line.
Ryan Holweg out with Blair Betts and Jed Ortmeyer. Back the other way, Patrick Elias with in deep, and the shot stopped. He was out there with Sergei Brylin and Jamie Langenbrunner. Here's Poti sending it in. All the way around the boards. Holweg hit by Martin. Puck retrieved by Ozolinsh. Ozolinsh and Poti paired on defense. With Kasparaitis out, Strudwick and Tootin will play together. Here's Tootin out on the ice. And Jason Strudwick will be the next man on. Ken Klee. I thought Klee played very well for the Devils in Game 1, John.
Scored a goal, that always helps. Gave his team good minutes. And Sam, as we develop into this game, the Devils have taken the body 2 or 3 times already early in this game.
As they did there, Gomez's pass broken up nicely by Ruchin, deflects across in front. Strudwick moves it up. Ruchin with Hossa and Pruka. Pruka playing the right side. Zach Parise has used the body a couple of times already on his first shift. Parise was very excited going into Game 1 on Saturday.
Colton Orr on the ice for the Rangers, his first shift of the playoffs. Let's see if the Devils put the fourth line on.
The giveaway to Chad Weissman, but Weissman fell down. Rangers' fourth line, Weissman on the left, number 21, with Dominic Moore and Colton Orr. There's Marek Malik. And Malik is hit hard by Cam Janssen. Who else? Janssen was the man that put him out with a shoulder separation during the season.
And Janssen skated by Orr after the whistle. I don't think they said too much to each other. Devils are finishing their checks. That was Janssen. That's a good, clean, hard hit.
Absolutely.
He hits hard like Holweg does, and it was a good, clean hit. There's a step-up job by Marshall, the forward, on Nylander. The Rangers have had the puck a lot here to start this first period, and the Devils are finishing body checks.
Malik able to work it ahead to Moore. Backhander, stick save made by Brodeur. Now it's Moore, shoved to the boards by Rasmussen. And the puck played by Richard Matvichuk. Matvichuk and Martin are paired on defense for the Devils.
Rangers changing. So are the Devils.
Orr still on the forecheck. Straka and Nylander have come on. Orr checks the bench.
Matvichuk's waiting. Every one of his players are changing. So finally Orr said, I'm going to go change too.
Good move. As soon as Nylander moved in, took his spot. Orr went to the bench for the change. Rozabal avoids the hit attempt. And Grant Marshall on with Pandolfo and Madden. At the point, Lukovic shot it wide. And it's played by Marty Straka for Marek Malik. Now Nylander.
We haven't seen a scoring chance yet either, have we? Both clubs involved, 2.5 minutes in.
Rangers don't seem nervous or tight at all thus far, John.
3.5 minutes in. No, the only thing I've seen so far is that the Devils are making sure they finish their checks, and in doing so, they don't take a penalty, which is smart. But the two teams look like they're ready to play a very smart game. Will one make a mistake?
Nice moves by Ozolinsh. Shot by Straka is stopped by Brodeur. Here's Straka. Ozolinsh was calling for the puck. Straka went to Nylander. Set up for Sikora, got knocked down by Marshall. Penalty called. That shot deflected with Brodeur down.
It may have gone off Lukovic.
And the Rangers get the first power play of the game. 4 minutes, 3 seconds in. Grant Marshall will go.
I think it's a term to hit from behind as Marshall is trying to tell the referee something at the penalty box. As the puck is going to be moved for the shot by Sikora, there's Marshall getting to the Sikora. I guess the calls, look at the tape that was hanging off Sikora. Now it went from Sikora's hip onto Marshall's stick.
Called it interference.
Yes, he did, and here's the shot. Now watch Lukovic slide across there. He made the save, I believe.
The referees are Dan Marawelli and Dennis LaRue. They worked game 1 of the Buffalo-Philadelphia series Saturday night in Buffalo. That was a double overtime game. Marshall interference at 4:03. Rangers were 1 for 6 on the power play Saturday afternoon. Shot deflects behind the net. Ruchin with Kruka and Hossa, so that line stays intact. Rozabal and Pody playing, Rozabal and Tootin playing the points. Here's Rozabal. We are in another county in New Jersey.
You can't quite see, can you?
Long shot by Rozabal, missed the net. Ruchin got to the rebound, up for Tootin, but out of the zone off his stick. Brodeur comes way out and fires it down. Boy, he is tremendous back there helping out his defense. When he
You could have shot that one down the ice. That was.
You think so?
That was a normal play.
Oh, thanks for the
But he is good at it, isn't he? Are you sure that was Brodeur?
I'm counting on it. Nylander, nice pass. Ozolinsh. Sikora shot blocked by Rafalski. Round the boards for Nylander. Madden and Pandolfo. The puck out of the zone. Ozolinsh playing it across. Rangers with 40 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Straka. Nylander, Straka, and Sikora. Here's Nylander in front. Broken up. Good play by John Madden. Pody across to Ozolinsh. Open man, Straka. Oh, he had a shot, but he decided to go for the pass.
He was on his backhand, got way too unselfish. Put the puck on net, you never know. 15 seconds to go on the power play. That was the best scoring chance the Rangers had. Didn't get a shot.
Ortmeyer is on with Betts and Holweg as the Rangers bring their checking line on to finish off the power play. Devils able to clear. Puck stopped by Langenbrunner. Power play's over. And there's a shot, the first shot on goal. Weeks gloving the knuckleball. 6:06 gone by. No score.
Here's a look at the Panasonic digital replay. Rangers working the power play. 2 men in front. Shot goes wide. And then Brodeur was there, and Ruchin couldn't get the shot. Another look at it. Ruchin setting up the screen. Never did get the shot on goal. Now this one here is Sikora trying to make the play, but his shot went off the stick of Rafalski, and Straka didn't want to use the backhand shot. I don't know why. He should have. And then here's Holweg with a good hit on the side of Langenbrunner. He did not hit him from behind. He made sure he got him from the side, so that was a smart body check.
Face-off win by Gomez. Puck out of the zone.
And that was the Panasonic digital replays. Ideas for life, Panasonic.
Interesting on that shot that missed the net. Rangers were working on that this morning. Shot by Kruka is blocked by Matvichuk. Good hit by Elias on Kruka. And then Matvichuk got knocked down. Gianta stopped by Malik. And Kruka gets knocked down in a collision with Paul Martin. Holweg. Blair Betts dumping it down the boards and chasing. Rangers feel they can work the Devils' defense. They were not effective doing that on Saturday because they spent so much time shorthanded. Strudwick lost it to Elias, gets it back. Betts fell down.
The other thing, Sam, is these two referees have already worked a game in the playoffs, so they don't have jitters, and they're not calling the little ticky-tacky stuff, especially early here in the first period. There's been some good body checks by both teams.
Here's Ortmeyer with Nylander. Whoa, somebody, Jansen. I thought that was an elbow and it's getting called. Jansen hit Holweg with an elbow.
Yeah, the Devils playing with a little bit of a discipline problem here early. Not the Rangers so far. We're very early. The Rangers then have to take advantage.
They call it interference.
Yeah, take advantage of the situation. Well, the puck was gone. See, it's gone. And then he moved over and gave him a shot. Puck was already in the corner. with Jansen, who's fired up and wants to play. See, the puck's in the corner. That's a bad play. Puck was in the corner. Jansen likes to hit people. I mean, just like Hallwig does. Lou Lamoriello's looking over going, what's that? Well, I think Lou saw the replay, but the puck was in the corner. So it'll be 2 in a row for the Rangers. The only way you make the Devils pay by taking a penalty like that is simply put the puck in the net. Simply.
Jansen for interference at 7:15. Second Rangers power play, 0 for 1. Cody and Ozolinsh at the points. Nylander, Straka, and Sikora up front. Nylander with a puck. If you join this late, Jaromir Jagr out with an upper body injury, which appears to be some kind of shoulder injury, and obviously it's bad because it's the first game he's missing and only the 7th playoff game. Here's a 2-on-1 Devils. Moving in Rafalski. He goes in, nice feed across, they score! John Madden, shorthanded goal.
The Devils make you pay.
Oh boy,
the puck came up the far boards. You can see Sikora's there. Rafalski goes, and I don't know why Ozolinsh pinched, but he did. And he is trapped. And it's a great play by Madden to stay on side. Madden had to stop at the offensive blue line. Ozolinsh made a decision that was a bad decision. And now you're going to see a beautiful pass across, and you see the finish by Madden. Madden had to stop to stay on side. And you can see Rafalski looked like he was going to shoot it, Sam, so Weeks had to stay with him. Rafalski then made the pass, and the goal was scored. And that's a nice play by the Devils. They took a bad penalty, but their penalty killers made a great play, forcing the 2-on-1 with Ozolinsh trapped.
Rangers still on the power play. 1:18 to go as Roosevelt brings it in deep. Tootin moves down to try and play it. Now it's Ruchin. Hossa in the corner against Martin. And the puck out of the zone. Crooklyn goes to get it. Played across to Roosevelt, and now Ruchin. Here's Hossa. Tied up by Langenbrunner, and Martin able to clear. Madden with his first of this series, his 14th career playoff goal from Rafalski and Pandolfo at 7:47.
That's the type of goal that could really affect the psyche of a hockey club. And maybe the psyche of Ozolinsh.
Sikora, Rangers have just not led in games for so long. Down the stretch, the final 10 days of the season, they rarely led. And so far in this series, just a game and 9 minutes old, they have yet to take a lead. Cody carrying. 10 seconds left in the power play. Into the netting it goes. And outside will be the faceoff. 10:51 to go in the first period. Devils getting the lead on the shorthanded goal. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters.
Only 7 seconds to go on the minor to Jansen as Tom Rennie looks on. For Ozolinsh, he's back on the ice. He's got to fight his way through a play like that. You know that, Sam? He's an experienced hockey player. He can make some great plays. He made a quick decision. It didn't work, but that's now in the books. He's got to psychologically fight through this and become an asset the rest of the game. That's his job.
Teams are back at full strength. Rangers did not get a shot on goal on that power play. They gave up a shorthanded goal. They're 0 for 2 on the power play in the game. Brodeur knocks that puck up into the netting in the corner. 10:31 to go. You're right, John. I think that's what's so surprising to many people, because Ozolinsh has had 135 playoff games experience, and he has that tendency to make mistakes, costly mistakes.
Well, it's a snap decision. He's trying to do the right thing, and when it doesn't work, next thing you know, it's in your net, and that's just. And the Devils only scored 3 shorthanded goals all season.
Wow.
And that's a big one here because the Rangers were doing everything right. They had drawn 2 power plays. They were not giving up anything. What are the shots here? 4-3 in favor of the Rangers. Only 3 shots against Kevin Weeks, and that may have been the only good one.
Devils able to work it out. Breland, Ortmeyer, good effort there. Elias gives it up to Roosevelt. Malik. Now it's Betts to Malik. long pass for Holweg. He got the stick on it. Brodeur has to go out to play it. Around the glass and up into the crowd. And the faceoff stays in the Devils zone with 9:55 to go in the first.
Steve Cangelosi with a Stanley Cup playoff update. It's all Sabres in the early going of their Game 2 versus the Flyers. How about the setup from Tim Connolly to Chris Drury for a 2-0 Sabres lead over the Flyers in the first. Montreal has the lead on the Hurricanes. Alex Kovalev, long feed for Jan Bulis, who scores on the breakaway. Canadiens lead. Let's go back to Sam and JD.
So Montreal has scored 7 straight goals in that series after Carolina got the first goal of Game 1. So they're off to a great start. And how about Buffalo winning in double overtime against Philadelphia, and another great start to their game.
Well, that one should have been over regulation. Buffalo played that well.
Yeah.
And Philadelphia having a ton of trouble with their speed. You know, there's 3 or 4 Philadelphia players that need surgery. You know, Hatcher's got a knee problem, and John Zeus and Rathje, maybe Forsberg.
They've been hurting since day one of the season. And you start with Keith Primo.
Yeah.
Having lost
Kim
him.
Janssen.
Oh, man. Moore with a hit on Rasmussen. Colton Orr and Cam Janssen. Watch out. They're together. They're spinning each other around, and they separate and play the game. Always the anticipation is there. And there's a hit attempt by Moore, and Janssen knocked him down as he got his arms up as Moore was coming hard at him. Strudwick holding. Rasmussen, did he have a collision with somebody going to the bench?
Somebody, yeah, maybe an Orr at the bench.
Pruka putting it in. Devils trying to clear it out. Sent right back in by Pruka. Rangers get back on side. 8:40 to go in the first. Devils leading 1-0 on a shorthanded goal by John Madden.
Shots are only 4-3 in favor of the Rangers, and this is kind of what the Rangers have to do to try to win a low-scoring game.
Pruka in front, just missed. Ruchin broke his stick and has to go to the bench for another one as the Devils move down. Gomez 3-on-2. Now it's evened up. Shot save made by Weeks.
That was Gomez telling you regarding the power play?
You know what? I had a chance to talk to him this morning about their power play. Let's look at this first, John.
Loves to carry the puck, doesn't he? There's a shot through the legs of Pody, and Weeks was able to hang on. Janssen and Wiseman, Orr was in there. Janssen got into trouble with his team in a game in St. Louis earlier this winter as he got ready for the Moore hit. He knew somebody was coming. He's a strong kid, Janssen. But he got into trouble with a fight at the bad time of a game, and the Devils came back to win it. And then he didn't dress the next game. I think he learned a valuable lesson from Lou Lamoriello and the coaching staff. Well, when to go out, and when to do what you do, and when to take the body, and how to stay out of the box.
Madden toward the net, save Weeks through the screen. Good screen set up by Pandolfo. Stan was doing an interview with Cam Janssen this morning, and Janssen's in a T-shirt. His arms, holy mackerel.
Should let the air out of him once in a while.
Oh, man, is he big and strong.
St. Louis, he's from St. Louis, born and raised.
Yep. Been a good addition. He plays a hard game. Fearless.
And he plays, well, he is, and he's strong, and he skates well. And if he stays out of the box,
he's a hard hitter.
Absolutely. You know he's out there.
Holweg, good hustle, gets to the puck, swings it around to Betts. Checked there by David Hale. Holweg moves in. Now it's Betts. Langenbrunner and Ortmeyer. And out come the Devils.
Ortmeyer couldn't go over and make the play because he was picked right off by Langenbrunner.
Elias leading Langenbrunner. Nice play by Malik to break it up. Holweg with a quick pass who was behind Betts. 7 minutes to go in the first.
Some stuff on the ice. Looks like one of those sticky things on the sideboards that you use for advertising, just inside the Rangers' blue line. I hope nobody falls over and gets hurt.
Surprised. Now Malik picks it up. He's going to the bench for a change, so he takes it with him. That one knocked away by Brodeur.
Good shot by Feder Tooten.
Paul Martin leaves it for Langenbrunner. Shoved to the boards by Chad Wiseman. Penalty upcoming. It's going to be on Wiseman.
Langenbrunner getting up slow.
In his first NHL playoff game, Matvichuk and Orr tangled up. Colton Orr in his first playoff game. But Chad Wiseman
goes
who was playing a little of everything for the Hartford Wolfpack. There's Colton Orr heading to the bench.
a hit on Langenbrunner as he moves across, and it looks like a hit from behind as Langenbrunner, you'll see right in here. I don't know. Not sure. I'm not sure. Now watch Ortmeyer move in here, and that's Langenbrunner picking him off before he can get to the puck. I don't know. Anyway, the Devils are on the power play.
Boarding.
Boarding?
Yep.
Okay. It's hard to, I don't know.
13:25, first power play for the Devils, and I started to mention, talking to Scotty Gomez this morning, they didn't have great success against the Rangers during the season series, and he said they talked it over, and the decision was made, don't keep the puck on your stick for more than a second when you set up in the offensive zone. And that's why we saw Saturday afternoon, bing, 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 with the quick passes.
There's a good pass by Brodeur there. The Rangers need more aggressive work before the Devils get into the zone, and Straka just provided it, and Moore provides it. So you're seeing here the first 35 seconds, the Devils now finally get into the zone. The Rangers want to be more aggressive.
Gomez to Langenbrunner, 4 forwards, 1 defenseman. Paul Martin's got the puck. Down low, deflection, score! Brian Giunta. The Devils, special teams dominating this series. They have a shorthanded goal and now a power play goal. They lead the Rangers 2-0.
That was a pass down low. Gomez moves it across, and then Langenbrunner, who drew the penalty, moves it across, and you're going to see that. That's a beautiful play. Oh gosh, that's just gorgeous. The pass, here's a good one, and this one's even better than Giunta just turns the curvature of his stick up past Weeks. Look at Giunta's stick. Right off the heel of his blade up inside the post. The Devils have a 2-0 lead with a shorthanded goal, and now the power play goal. Specialty teams on fire for the Devils. 2-0 lead.
How about the position Giunta gets, John?
Oh, yeah.
Scoring position.
Amazing. The last time there was NHL hockey 2 winters ago, he never scored a power play goal.
Here goes Madden. Short with a backhander that Weeks stops. 5:36 to go in the first. It's 2-0 Devils.
Guys, here's an update from Buffalo, where the Sabres have complete control against the Flyers. Tim Connolly sets up his second of the game. Ales Kodalik beats Robert Esch. Sabres are rolling. It's 3-0.
Buffalo Sabres are rolling. 3-0. Man.
And they deserve it. They have been ahead of the curve all season long. They built a team with speed. They knew it from day one at training camp. They were prepared for the way the league was going to call the rules, and they deserve what they're getting. They really do. That is an exciting, fun team to watch.
Brian Giunta, who must have been upset that he did not score a goal on Saturday afternoon, scores his first of this series, 6th career playoff goal from Martin and Langenbrunner at 14-13, a power play goal. Straka with a shot wide, round the boards. Now the Rangers. Will they get deflated? Can they hang in there? Can they mount a comeback without Jaromir Jagr in the lineup? They're down 2-0 early. This was not the game plan. The game plan was to stay close, stay tight. And they have fallen behind 2-0 on a shorthanded goal and a power play goal by the Devils.
Well, the one thing that is not in the Rangers' favor, and that is that they're playing against a machine right now.
Oh, wow. The Devils ever confident. Nice pass. Sikora to Straka. Shot blocked. And they closed down the middle very quickly defensively.
Well, all 5 players were in the picture, weren't they?
Yep.
You very seldom see a Devil get caught up ice. That makes life a lot easier for their defensemen. They're always back and in play. They got hot at the right time. The missing piece was Elias. Once he got healthy and got into the lineup, they made some adjustments, changed some line combos, and now they're pretty good.
Paul Martin slides it across to Sergei Brylin. Down the boards, Rangers break it up, sent back in. Devils get back on side. Tom Poti there to play the puck. Rangers have had only 5 shots on goal.
The Devils have only had 7. The 2 of them were beauties.
Ruchin. Steve Ruchin, who's been playing hurt, but showing a lot of courage. He limped out of the building after the skate this morning. That pass went through Hossa. Looked like Martin may have gotten a piece of it. Round the net comes Ruchin. That was blocked. Hossa shot it wide. Good effort by Marcel Hossa. Pruka. And then Brylin chases it down, and Hossa goes after him. Brylin reverses to Matvechuk.
That was a good shift. Best shift of the game, I think, for the Rangers forwards. Ruchin, Hossa, and Pruka. They took the body. They battled down low. They very, very nearly had 2 real good scoring chances. But again, the Devils did the job in their own zone.
Matvichuk starts it out to Jason Weimer. Now Gomez was offside. Offside Devils, 3:06 to go in the first period.
Hallweg a second ago in the Devils zone. Gomez came behind the net. If he had picked up the puck, Hallweg was going to hammer him. There's the chance across. Good play by Martin as he chipped the puck away. And Ruchin was strong on the puck down low. Real strong. See that? Matvichuk with a good check. Now look at over here. That was Hallweg. If Gomez had the puck coming around, Hallweg was coming down to meet him. Only Gomez didn't have the puck. And Hallweg read the play and thought, oh boy, I've got a chance of throwing a big-time body check here. And for Scott Gomez, it's probably good he didn't have the puck.
Hallweg sliding it down the ice. It's chased down by David Hale. Another big collision. Ortmeyer goes down. Hallweg battling against Ken Klee. Down low, a good block by Weimer. You see the forwards back deep for the Devils, helping out the defense. Brodeur backhands it around the boards. Elias finds Gomez. That's a penalty. He went across the ice to hit Gomez. That's a bad penalty.
Yeah, it is. You can't deny that. It was way too late.
And here they go again. The Rangers' third penalty of the first period.
Gomez, I think he's okay as he heads off the ice. Hallweg had him lined up. Remember we showed it earlier, same shift. And this time Orr ran way, way, way too late. Remember we talked about the play that who took the Devils penalty when they hit
Jansen
Jansen earlier. Well, this is the same thing. You know, and Gomez tried to avoid most of it, but the puck was long gone. That's an offensive zone penalty down by 2 goals. And the Rangers hurt themselves, no question.
My apologies.
Jansen did it, Orr did it.
Second penalty for the Rangers.
Bad penalty.
Orr for interference at 17:38. In his first NHL playoff game, Colton Orr heads for the penalty box.
And the difference is the Rangers didn't make the Devils pay.
That's right.
And the Devils have made the Rangers pay.
Devils are 6 for 14 on the power play thus far in the series.
And essentially they're 7.
Right.
Because they scored 1 second after the power play had expired.
Martin works it down the boards. Breland, Rasmussen, Parisi, Martin, and Lukowicz. 2 defensemen, 3 forwards. Rasmussen behind the net. Rangers have Roosevelt and Malik, Straka and Betts. That was a pass for Breland, played by Parisi to Martin. No shooting lane. Finds Parisi for the big shot that may have hit somebody in front. Roosevelt tied up Rasmussen. Good clear by Straka.
Let's see if Gomez comes out for the power play after being hit. Yes, he's on the ice, so he's all right after drawing the power play. I'm just wondering if he's all right because he got up rather slowly.
Well, here's their number 1 unit. Gomez on the puck. He's got Elias and Gianta, Langenbrunner and Rafalski. Rangers take it away. Pody finds open ice to clear.
Pody with a good play on Gomez, who was flying. He loves to carry the puck into the zone. They don't shoot it in very often, this group.
Elias couldn't handle it. Pody got a piece of him. Rangers clear. So far, good penalty kill for the Rangers. 50 seconds to go in the penalty to Colton Orr. Minute 10 to go in the first. Devils with a 2-0 lead. Langenbrunner stopped by Pody. Gianta. Langenbrunner. He's in and couldn't get a shot off. Pody caught up. Gomez pass deflected out of the zone by Chad Weissman. Weissman, who played power play, penalty killing, even played defense for the Wolfpack this season.
He made a good play and he finished his check on Gomez. Devils have finished their checks. The Rangers are trying to do the same thing. Only a couple of them have been late. The Devils here iced the puck and there's still 25 seconds to go on the Orr minor.
Talking about Chad Weissman, congratulations to the Hartford Wolfpack. Big win last night. They're tied with Manchester 2-2 in their best-of-7 series. They'll play Game 5 in Hartford. Last night they won 7-0 last night. And the line of Brandon Dubinsky, who centered Genoway, Colby Genoway, and Nigel Dawes had 6 goals, 2 goals each.
That's some.
What a night.
That's some night at the office.
And a shutout for Al Montoya.
Right. So that sounds like a pretty good series. Tied at 2.
Yeah.
Good experience for the Rangers' future stars.
And they're playing without 2 of their best players who are here, Jarkko Immonen and Thomas Polk, who are both healthy scratches, but they're here to provide depth for the Rangers.
Rangers 5 seconds away from killing this off. This is the best penalty kill since the first period of game one for the Rangers. Only one shot,
Yeah, one shot. And teams are back at full strength with 18 seconds to go in the period. But the Rangers are down by 2. Roosevelt clearing it, perhaps not checking the clock. It's an icing. I don't think he realized that the penalty had expired. So now a face-off in the Rangers zone with 9.4 seconds remaining in the period.
Devils already have their best face-off man on the ice, and that's Madden. So they didn't have to make a change. And see if Madden could win the draw like he does a lot of. He's going against a good man in Ruchin, but remember, Ruchin didn't play much late in the season.
To the boards. Roosevelt ties up Pandolfo. Ruchin moves in to take the puck. That hit the referee. Final seconds tick off. First period is over. Rangers got only one shot on goal, I would say, John, for the last maybe 12 minutes. Devils shut them down.
Rangers made one mistake when they were on the power play and the 2-on-1 goals in the net. Then, I termed a questionable call, but it's still a call. And the Devils put the puck in the net just that quick. So a shorthanded power play goal for the Devils. And the Rangers, I thought, worked hard, tried to take the body, but they never generated a whole ton of offense.
Don't forget tonight, following the game, it's the MSG Sports Desk with Hockey Night New York Live coming to you right here from the ice at the Meadowlands with Al Trotwig. And Al is right now with assistant coach Perry Pern. Take it away, Al.
Okay, Sam, a lot we can talk about. First, the power play. Do you think the unit needs a little time to figure out how it is without Jaromir?
Well, I think it changes things, certainly. But I thought we did some really good things on the power play. Unfortunately, we got caught once, and they capitalized.
What do you say to the players, do you think, between periods? Because trying to score 3 on Marty Brodeur is a big task.
Well, I don't think you think about scoring 3 goals on Marty Brodeur. I think you talk about the fact that we played a very, very good period of hockey, save for the mistake we made penalty killing and on the power play. I think we got to go back and do that. You have to play good hockey before you're going to score some goals, and you worry about getting the first goal, and then you see what happens from there. And it's a long ways to go. 40 minutes. You win the second period 1-0. You win the third period 1-0, and you get a chance to win the game in overtime.
All right, that's the way you have to approach it. Sam, back to you.
Looking for one step at a time. Right now, at the end of one, though, it's the Devils with a 2-0 lead. Al with Michael Nylander when we come back. Welcome back to New York Rangers hockey, brought to you in part by Panasonic, Ideas for Life, by New York City OTB, call now to open an account for the Kentucky Derby, and by Lincoln Mercury. Time is running out to get a great deal on any Lincoln vehicle during the Lincoln Mercury Signature Sales Event. Hurry, event ends May 1st. 2-0 Devils, end of one. Let's go to the studio to Al with Michael Nylander. Go ahead, Al.
Okay, Sam, Michael, what do you have to do to change the way this game is going?
I mean, if we were playing good and we got a shorthanded goal against, that's shouldn't happen. And they scored on power play. That's hockey right now, and we have to be better on the power play and come back into this game.
Is it a little weird not having Jágr on the power play? Is there some time needed for the unit without him to get used to it?
Well, I mean, it's a different look now, but it doesn't make any excuses. We just have to keep it simple and get the puck to the net. So
what would you like to hear your teammates saying as you get back to the locker room after this?
Keep working like we have, and stay out of the box, and we gotta tighten up and go to the net and score a goal, next goal.
All right, Michael, thanks a lot. That's the Ranger approach. Somehow work hard and try and get the next goal and see what happens after that. Devils lead 2-0. Steve Cangelosi after this.
First period in the books at the Meadowlands. Devils lead the Rangers 2-0. I'm Steve Cangelosi with an update from the MSG Sports Desk. The big story tonight in Buffalo, how the Sabres have dominated the Flyers so far. That's J.P. Dumont with his second goal of the night. And the Sabres, 5 in the first period. They lead it 5-0 after 1. Meanwhile, the Canadiens surprising the Carolina Hurricanes again. Garth Murray off the deflection in front for a 3-0 Montreal lead. That game is also after 1 period. The Canadiens have scored 9 consecutive goals in that series. We'll be right back. Post-game edition of Sports Desk is followed by Hockey Night New York Live, a special playoff post-game edition. Second period from the Meadowlands is coming right up.
Back at the Meadowlands, a shorthanded goal and a power play goal, and that's the difference in this game. Al Troutwig joined by John Giannone. Devils don't get a shot for the first 6 minutes. First major mistake of the game is made by Cam Janssen of the Devils, and then the next major mistake of the game is made by Sandis Ozolinsh of the Rangers.
And it's a mistake that I'm sure Tom Renney has to grit his teeth, because you got to remember his mantra all during the season, and the reason why the Rangers were 4th in the NHL in goals against, is don't pinch if you're a defenseman. Sandis Ozolinsh has had a problem with when and when not to pinch. Remember, he did it against Philly in that important game a couple Saturdays ago, got benched for the game against Ottawa. Obviously didn't learn his lesson well enough. That pinch was the reason for the 2-on-1 in the shorthanded goal.
All right, that's where we're going to start with our highlights. Watch the right-hand side of the screen, and you'll see that the moment Sandis Ozolinsh steps forward, that's what pinching is. The puck is coming towards him, so you got things going in opposite directions.
And I think a big part of the problem with Sandis Ozolinsh, Al, is remember, he hasn't played a whole lot this year. Injury, and he was in substance abuse treatment. And I think with the new rules and the speed of the game, he's still not exactly used to when to pinch, when not to pinch.
Now here's a penalty along the boards that was called against Chad Wiseman. Dubious, perhaps, but here's what happened. You got to check Brian Giunta in front.
Yeah, the 4-foot John LeClaire, as Gomez calls him. And again, a big thing with Brian Giunta, and a big thing with the Devils' power play on Saturday was the fact that not only did they have great diagonal ticky-tack passing, but it was also getting behind the Ranger defenseman. Tom Renney and the Ranger defense stressed it, but on that play they forgot to look behind them, and Brian Giunta was behind them.
So the Rangers have been outscored so far in this series 8-1. They've got a big hill to climb. Martin Brodeur is on top of that hill. Back after this.
Welcome back. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by American Express. My life, my card. By Canon, your source for document management. And by 15 minutes that could save you 15% on car insurance from Geico. Visit us at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. Take a look at the OTB first period scoring summary. John Madden shorthanded goal at 7:47. Made it 1-0. Brian Giunta power play goal. Made it 2-0 in 14-13. The Devils 6 for 15 on the power play thus far in the series. And it's playoff trivia time, brought to you by Nissan. Mark Messier scored the most playoff goals for the Rangers in the 1990s, 29. Who led the Rangers in playoff goal scoring in the 1980s?
Oh, what a great question.
I don't even remember the 80s.
Come on, Al.
I don't.
You were big in the 80s.
Oh, there was some great
Those were your formative years, Al.
I guess.
Remember that one year I wasn't here, but you certainly were, and Al, and the Rangers got and ran into a real hot Patrick Waugh.
Yes, sir.
That series?
1986.
It was overtimes, and Rangers outplayed him, and he kept stopping the puck. Was it Ted Sater coaching them?
Ted Sater was the coach.
Hey, Sam, by the way, how are you calling this game? The players must look like they're in Pennsylvania.
I'm just making it up, Al. You know, whatever works.
Thank God for replays.
You know what? We're just glad to be here. It's a playoff
Well, I'm
game.
glad to be here, but it could be a lot better than this. Let's be honest. Huh? We're up here. We go any higher, I'm going to have an oxygen mask. Any further away, it's like doing a game in Dallas and broadcasting it from Houston.
Hello, East Rutherford. We're here in Manhattan.
Take the roof off. We'd be right beside the Sheraton Hotel.
Underway, second period. Nylander, Ruchinski, and Sikora. Roosevelt and Malik for the Rangers. Madden, Pandolfo, and Marshall, with Lukowicz and Rafalski for the Devils. Talking to Tom Renney before the game, he sounded a little optimistic about Jaromir Jagr. Apparently, the good treatment and a backhander by Nylander goes wide. He had treatment today at the Rangers facility. Steal by Straka, and the shot was a save by Brodeur.
It may have been blocked, Sam.
I think it
in the
blocked?
first
Okay.
period, the Devils blocked 7 shots,
Oh, yeah.
and that's another one that's 8. The Rangers didn't block any. Shots attempted in the first period. Rangers 16, Devils 9. But the Devils are doing a masterful job of blocking shots. That was a good shift by the top line of the Rangers. A real good shift. Look at this. Now, did it get through? No, it hit Madden in front, who's always in front. He is a brilliant player away from the puck, isn't he, in his own zone?
Good job by Straka.
Yeah, he had a good-
Intercept and shoot.
Yeah, he had a good shift. All three of them. That was a good shift by the Rangers line.
Face-off win. Oselinch plays it down the boards. So Straka, wraparound stop. Betts again. And the
Madden.
shot deflected by Madden going down, goes up into the netting.
Yeah, Madden again blocked it. Now there will be a face-off inside the Devils zone.
Rangers getting
Yeah, there's
chances
another
here.
hard, yeah, good, real strong shift. Betts with a wraparound. Look at Madden reach out with his stick. Now, was it Madden's line? They were still on the ice because of the icing?
Yes.
Yes, so that Rangers came out with a fresh set of forwards and had 2 more scoring chances. So that's at least 3 chances here to begin the second, but not really getting the pucks through.
Lee and Betts go after the puck in the corner. Breland is there, poked loose. Holwig to Ortmeyer. Save made by Brodeur. Rangers working hard. They've come out very strong here to start the period. And the puck cleared out. Elias, slowed down by Pody, gets loose. Centers, had a good play in front by Oselinch. And it's moved aside. Breland. Flea winds it deep. Langenbrunner was stopped by Pody and the puck around to Ortmeyer. Takes a hit from Elias.
Elias throwing the body here. He almost got tattooed by Holwig, yet he came back and threw a body check. He's a good player.
Pody out for Ortmeyer, broken up. Boy, Elias, you missed so much time, but as John said earlier, when he got back in the lineup, the Devils really got their game together, and their record was tremendous with him in the lineup. Out in front, Ruchin with a good play. Ruchin hounded by Gianta, and Gianta took it away. And the long shot by Martin is a save by Weeks. Brian Gianta made that play happen. Kruka, nice pass. Ruchin shoots, deflected wide.
That grazed the side of the goalpost, I think.
Ruchin again, save Brodeur. Gomez moves it, Gianta clears it. Good start to this second period for the Rangers. Down by 2. Tootin moves it around. Kruka had to go off his stick and Strudwick clears it. Right back in. Weeks blocks it with the skates.
You're talking about Elias. When Elias has been in the lineup, this Devil club 28, 9, and 2.
Oh, man.
Without him, they were 1 over 500, 19, 18, and 7. And the power play was 9% better with Elias in the lineup. 9%? One player. It tells you how good he is, and I have to bring it up again. He's an unrestricted free agent come July 1. Watch Ruchin's shot. I think it grazes the right goalpost. Yep. It hit somebody else, too. Maybe Brodeur. Matvichuk, Brodeur, whoever. No, this is... Elias avoided a large part of that check, which is a good thing, as Holmberg tries to take the body again. The Devils, I'm sure, are going to try to re-sign him. He fits here. He's a good player. But if he doesn't, somebody's going to get a great player.
After a Devils icing, the face-off in their zone. And a chance in front by Nylander, and it went wide on the backhand.
Blocked by Martin, or Hale. Hale blocked it, Sam. Another one the Rangers can't get through to Brodeur.
Jansen's pass was blocked. Rasmussen sends Sikora down hard with a big shove. Straka, he's tied up. Roosevelt able to work it deep. A hit from David Hale. Roosevelt and Hale in the corner. Hale moves it. Pandolfo, good pass. Grant Marshall on Malik. And a penalty called on Marek Malik. They call it tripping. And here comes another Devils power play. Their third of the game.
Marshall's on the checking line, the John Madden line, and moved up there. And as Tom Rennie says, this is the playoffs. Let's take a look at the play. He makes a good move from the outside to the inside. Malik had to stick through the legs, and they've been calling that all year. Stick through the legs. Marshall goes to move.
That's the right call,
sticks
John.
through the legs. Well, they've been calling it all year, Sam, no doubt. And here's Rasmussen with a shove, knocking Sikora down. Rasmussen's a strong guy. Rangers off the draw. Watch Hale move across there and chip the stick of Nylander, stopping him from getting the shot, on goal.
And you can certainly sense the frustration on Tom Rennie's part, but that was the right call. And the Devils, their third power play, 1 for 2. Gianta scored the power play goal. Gomez, Elias, Gianta, Langenbrunner, and Rafalski for the power play. Betts with a takeaway and a clear. Betts and Hossa with Oselinch and Pody.
Also a good move by Marshall. He made a nice play with the puck to draw the power play. For years and years and years, players, defensemen, put their stick through the legs You were taught to do it forwards, but you no longer can do it. It's a tripping call. And a lot of it had to do with Brian McCabe in Toronto with a can opener play.
Here's Gomez. Winds, fires, and a save with the right pad. There may have been a deflection.
Just off the right side of the net, almost off the post.
Okay. Langenbrunner drops it back to Rafalski. 1:05 to go on the power play. Weeks slows the puck down for Strudwick. Bodie couldn't clear. Langenbrunner tried to hit Gomez. Gomez sets it up again. Elias. Langenbrunner with a shot. Saved by Weeks. Rebound chip wide. Gianta dangerous in front. Elias. Rafalski. Back for Elias. Couldn't use his soccer move on that one, John.
Yeah, he did say that after the game. He says, I love soccer. I'm pretty good with my feet. What a play he made. That was shown all over North America. Hockey Night showed it up in Canada. It was a great goal Elias set up.
Tootin. And he fired the puck, and it went off his stick into the stands. Devils were hoping for a penalty call.
Take a look at some of this Devil power play. Gomez on the puck. There's the shot. Deflection just wide. Oh, baby, that was close. Another deflection, but just wide of the goal post. Here's another look at it. Oh, great. That was Langenbrunner with a deflection. And then here's the last play. You see Weeks with a save, and then there was Gomez. Has Gomez developed into an exceptionally good player?
Outstanding. He has really blossomed, and there were times, and I think maybe it was under Larry Robinson, or was it maybe perhaps Pat Burns, where he was borderline to be, they were talking about moving him, trading him.
But at the same time, he probably now can look back and say, they taught me how to be really good without the puck in my own zone. Sometimes kids don't like the young players. They know what they do best, and that's all they want to do. But once you become complete, you become a really good player instead of just a one-way player.
Lukowicz shot stopped by Weeks. 10 seconds to go on the Devils power play. Breland moves over. Devils with a 2-0 lead. And the power play is over.
2 straight kills for the Rangers. Good stuff for them. Malik out of the box. 3 shots registered.
Tootin sends it down, but it's going to be an icing. No, negated. Good hustle by Marcel Hossa. Sent back in. Ozolinsh goes to get it.
Well, that saved the face-off in the Rangers zone with tired players. Hossa did a good job.
There's Roosevelt. They have 3 defensemen still on. Ozolinsh hasn't gone off. It's Roosevelt, Malik, and Ozolinsh on the ice here with 2 forwards. Somebody's got to change. When Roosevelt goes off, so does Malik. Bodie comes on. Strudwick came on too. There's almost too many men on the ice. Ozolinsh still hasn't gone off.
Oh no, he plays with Bodie.
Right, okay.
So Roosevelt and Malik did go off.
Strudwick jumped on, jumped right off, realizing it would have been too many men on the ice.
Maybe it was a new scheme. 3 defensemen.
Maybe the old 2-3, huh? 6.5 minutes gone by. Hale gets knocked down.
Peter Pruka, he's throwing 3 good body checks in this game.
Those are Cruz from Ranger fans. And a lot of Ranger fans here at the Meadowlands waiting for something to cheer about. Rangers down 2-0. Nearly 7 minutes into the second period.
Comes Rafalski.
Gomez stopped by Roosevelt. Good play. Rangers turn it. Sikora in deep. Wide. Missed the net. Sikora blocks it. Try to put it out in front. Malik goes for it. Straka against Gianta. Good effort by Straka. Sikora left the puck behind. Malik pinching in to stop Gianta. Sikora trying to dig it loose. Comes back to Malik, but his pass intended for Straka or for Nylander went out of the zone.
Devils had an odd man rush, and what a play by Roosevelt to set up Sikora for a break-in, but he missed the net.
Rangers doing a good job in the neutral zone. Long shot, Sikora kicked away by Brodeur. Lifted up and out. Strudwick back to get it. 7:40 gone by, second period. Long pass to Nylander. He's in, to the net goes Colton Orr. Nylander works it deep for Orr. Orr with Wiseman. And the puck taken by Langenbrunner.
Yeah, he was waiting.
He stopped, turned it over. Nylander. Shot by Orr went wide. Good job by Strudwick working in deep. Puck goes past Chad Wiseman. In comes Dominic Moore. Langenbrunner lifts it up for Elias. And he slides it down the ice. In deep Freeland against Colton Orr. Now Elias out to the point. Matvichuk across to Martin. Long shot. Gloved by Weeks. He holds it. 11:33 to go. Second period. Devils lead the Rangers 2-0.
Steve Cangelosi with a Stanley Cup playoff update. The Flyers make a goaltending switch to start the second period, and Tero Niittymaki in for Robert Esch. And Simon Gagne has Philadelphia on the board. Still an uphill climb. They trail Buffalo 5-1. And Carolina's on the bowl. They give the goal to Matt Cullen. This cuts the deficit to 3-1 versus Montreal. Sam?
Thanks very much. So Carolina trying to mount the comeback. Here's that Pruka hit, John.
Yeah, real good clean hit on Hale. Peter Pruka getting involved. You have to love it. Rangers are working hard here, but they've only had a total of 8 shots. Period. 3 here in this period. The Devils have had 3 in this period. The Rangers are working hard, though, Sam.
And once again, John, I think from a Rangers standpoint, they can point to the fact that 5-on-5, they're playing even with the Devils.
Oh, at least even.
Brodeur made a save on that sharp angle shot by Blair Betts.
That's only a part of the game.
Now, the Devils with a shorthanded goal and a power play goal lead 2-0. Elias, good pass. Gomez, save off the shoulder of Weeks.
Big save. Good shot by Gomez.
Elias behind the net. Puck was missed by Grant Marshall. Off the stick of Ruchin, sent the other way. Cody back to get it. Zach Parise on the forecheck. Lead to Pruka. Waits, shoots high. Rangers have missed the net a few times.
Missed the net and had a lot of shots blocked. When you look at the end of the game here at shots blocked, you're going to see a lot of them for the Devils. The other night, Edmonton, in game 1 of their series, which they lost in overtime with Detroit, blocked 35 shots.
Oh, wow.
35.
That's
Detroit attempted 113 shots.
That's a lot of ice bags after the game.
Oh, yeah. But that's playoff hockey. The Devils have done a nice job with it here. Sticks or bodies.
There's Roosevelt. Rangers just need to find a way to break through offensively. And, of course, without Jaromir Jagr, that's hard. Zach Parise offside, New Jersey. 9:56 to go in the second. Still 2-0 New Jersey.
Let's take a look at the Panasonic digital replays. Good save here on a very accurate shot from Gomez. Top corner, off the shoulder of Weeks. Smart save. And watch Brodeur kick the puck away. Left pad, kick. He's been doing that in both games we've seen of this series. Roosevelt, that was an odd man rush. Why? Roosevelt made the play because there's Rafalski trapped. 2-on-1, the Rangers have, and Sikora misses the net. Or maybe went off the goalie's glove, I'm not sure. Now, Elias, he looked to be, the Rangers have bumped him quite a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just relaxing, but he just looks like he's worn down a little bit. I could be dead wrong, I'm guessing, but he was just sort of slumped during the timeout. Panasonic digital replays, ideas for life.
Rangers have had a solid second period, much the way Terry Pern, assistant coach, talked to Al Trautwig about, but they haven't been able to cut into the Devils' lead. Sikora with Straka. Now Nylander. The backhander off the glove. Save Brodeur and into the netting.
That was a good one. And why not put the puck on goal? You never know. That was a good backhander by Nylander. Brodeur with a sharp save. The stick comes out from the defenseman and the puck goes off it. And then Brodeur still gets a piece of the puck into the netting. And by putting the puck on goal, you force a good save and a face-off. You just never know. Oh boy, right off the arm. That was a good shot and a good save again.
9:29 to go.
Do you get the sense, Sam, the Devils are just trying to wait for that one? With the Rangers down by 2, they're waiting for a mistake,
Totally.
You heard Perry Pern say during the intermission to Al Trautwig from the Rangers side, win the period 1-0. Win the period 1-0.
Well, right now it's 0-0, nearly 11 minutes into this period. But the Devils won the first period, 2-0. Here's Nylander. Malik couldn't keep it in the zone. Pandolfo right after him. Now it's Madden, lost control. Langenbrunner. Langenbrunner moved back on this line with Madden and Pandolfo. So some changes being made by Lou Lamoriello.
Yeah, maybe. Have to watch.
Roosevelt
That's where Marshall usually is.
cleared out. And Devils send it right back. Intercepted by Malik. Stepped in front of Parisi. Pruka deflected by David Hale. There's another shot block that goes up into the netting. Well, you know what's coming up this Saturday, John, beside the NHL playoffs? It's the NFL draft. Who's going to be in the top 5? Who will the Jets end up with? Who will the Giants get at number 25? Find out all the details you'll need tonight following New York Rangers hockey. It's on the Boomer Esiason Show. The NFL draft preview. His special guest is Phil Simms right here on MSG.
Boomer and Phil Simms. I know Boomer's a big Ranger fan.
Yes.
Big hockey fan.
Phil,
Simms,
being a
those are
New
two
Jersey
great,
guy, might be moving to the Devils.
Okay, understandable. The two great quarterbacks.
They've got a lot of insight on football. You want to tune in for Boomer. Check out the preview of the NFL draft, which comes up Saturday at noon. And the Rangers, game 4 against the Devils, will be on NBC Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Remember, if it goes 5, and Ranger fans are hoping it will, there's a game Sunday, and that's at 6 o'clock right here.
Right here.
On MSG.
It's nice to say. First playoff game at Madison Square Garden since 1997 on Wednesday night. Hope you join us for that.
Sam, the fourth line for the Devils out there, they need to find some offensive pressure, and they're trying to find it right now.
Forced the turnover, saved by Weeks with Weimer driving to the net. And after the whistle, Strudwick and Jansen.
Yeah, Jansen's got him right in the kisser. Now he steps back. There was a shot to the net, and the Devils really went there and started chopping, looking for a rebound or a loose puck. And Kevin Weeks did a good job holding on. Rangers now make a change of defenseman. Here's the play along the boards. And you're going to see the shot there on net. Maybe a deflection by Weimer, a big guy who used to play in Calgary and also used to play in Tampa Bay. And a good job by Weeks to hang on. You see, he got driven back by, I think, the stick of Jansen. So watch Jansen move in. There. And his stick drove Weeks right back. And the Rangers did a good job of clearing everybody out. No penalties. Kind of nice.
Yes, you like that, right? Elias is on the ice. Elias with Breland and Langenbrunner.
Penalty.
So that line back together.
Penalty
upcoming on the Devil.
Ortmeyer.
No, it's on the Rangers.
Ortmeyer, it's called an elbow.
Oh, boy.
I think it was on the defenseman Cleese. Let's watch Ortmeyer move across. He left his feet. That's a forearm smash right into the face. You can't argue that. You know, I didn't really see it, Sam. We're so far up I can't see it, but the replay shows it.
It's on Hale.
I mean, on Hale, yes, not Clee. He left his feet and threw a forearm right into the face. You can't argue that. You just can't argue it. This was a hit earlier, Holwig on Elias, who looked like he was a little bit winded at the bench, but he's back and fine.
Now you see the difference in the hits? That was a good hit by Holwig. Ortmeyer, as John pointed out, leaves his feet, leads with his elbow.
You can't defend it. I mean, you just can't.
Ortmeyer elbowing at 12:48. Fourth Devils power play. 1 for 3. They scored on the first one. Gianta with a deflection. Gomez gains the zone. Elias, Gianta, Langenbrunner, and Rafalski for the power play. Rangers have Straka and Betts, Malik, and Roosevelt. Gianta. Elias, excuse me, that's Gomez. Now Gianta to Elias in front. Nice, here they go, started moving it around. Big shot blocked by Malik. Langenbrunner took the shot. Here comes Straka with speed. Langenbrunner's there. Straka. The pass intercepted. He had an open man, Moore, going for the net.
And Rafalski did a good job. He would have trapped 3 Devils, and it would have been a break-in from the top of the circle on Brodeur.
6:10 to go. Second period. 2-0 New Jersey. Devils have 55 seconds to go on the power play. Rafalski in deep against Ozelinch. Ozelinch and Pody, Moore, and Hossa for the Rangers. Pody carrying. Gains the zone, puts it deep. Good play. Moore after it. Good hustle. Moore shoots, save. There's a rebound missed. Hossa was there, wide open net. Rafalski stopped him.
Sure did. Great play by Rafalski. And
Gianta.
a good play by the Rangers.
Elias. Lukowicz. Now Paul Martin. Long shot deflected into the corner. 15 seconds to go on the Devils power play. Lukowicz. It's up into the netting. It was deflected. The face-off stays up near the blue line, still in the Rangers zone.
Roosevelt being worked on by Jim Ramsey. Good play by Putty. He just didn't throw the puck down. Tried to make a play, and then some really good hustle in here by Dominic Moore. Puck in front. Look at Rafalski. He played the man in case he was open, and that was Hossa. Just in case the puck comes to him. Look at Rafalski. Didn't even care where the puck was.
Play.
Just took his man, lifted the stick up, so it's not a penalty. Watch him lift the stick from underneath. Good play.
Oh.
You know, the Rangers had the first 2 power plays of this game. The Devils have had the last 4. Cody's made some good plays.
The Devils are without Colin White, their big, strong defenseman. And even though he wouldn't be out on the power play, the one thing that Rafalski has done is taken up minutes and played very, very well. Lee to Ortmeyer, breaks to the net, save Brodeur! Oh, Brodeur with a brilliant save.
Out of the penalty box, Ortmeyer a break-in, and Brodeur his biggest of the game. Ozolinsh for the Rangers will make a nice play there to take the check. Nice play by Ozolinsh to Sikora. Beautiful pass to Ortmeyer out of the penalty box. And Brodeur read it beautifully. Snared the puck between his catching glove arm and his body. Biggest save of the game for Marty Brodeur. 5:04 left in the second period. If he scores, Ortmeyer would have made it 2-1 Devils. Instead, it's still 2-zip. Brodeur with a key save.
Poor Jed Ortmeyer has not scored a goal since January 14th. 34 regular season games and the 1 playoff game. So it's been 35 going into tonight. And Brodeur with a huge save on the Rangers' best chance of this second period. They've had a few chances. The Rangers have played well here in the second period. They have not been able to break through on Brodeur. It's still 2-0 New Jersey. 4:45 to go in the second. Madden, shot wide. Sikora's pass to Straka, chips it deep. Straka goes after it. Brodeur just tapped it away. Nice play. But Sikora with a steal, but he missed the net with a shot. Ozolinsh keeps it in. Good play there. Straka tied up by Rafalski. Sikora with Nylander. Straka behind the net. Now it's Nylander. Rangers working well in deep. Sikora's shot blocked. Nylander. Roosevelt tries to keep it in. Does. Lukowicz hit by Sikora. Forced the turnover. Save Brodeur. Might have been blocked
by Rafalski, maybe his skate, but what an effort again by the Rangers. They just can't get many shots through.
Forcing turnovers, blocked again by Rafalski. Nylander. Roosevelt's got it.
Straka got flattened, the referee staring at it, doesn't make a call.
Sikora and Madden. Gotta be careful, Sikora got his stick up. And he lost his stick and shoves Madden. And a penalty upcoming on the Rangers. No, it's at the Devils holding the stick on Grant Marshall. And Marshall couldn't believe the call. Rangers get a power play. After all that went on.
Let's see, there's Marshall. He's going to go after the puck. And he grabbed the stick for a second.
And the referee saw it.
You know, Pody was grabbing him. He was grabbing back at Pody, but see, Pody grabbed him. He reaches out and he grabs. They both were grabbing, right? Or Malik. I'm sorry, I said Pody. It's Malik. Here's some good work by Sikora. Puck kept in. Now Straka there gets flattened by Lukowicz. That was right in front of the referee. The puck, but now that was the penalty, not the other stuff. That should have been called and wasn't called. And I don't know why. I mean, he's standing away. I mean,
right now the Devils are upset because Marshall got 4 minutes. 2 plus 2. 2 for holding the stick.
Oh boy.
And 2 unsportsmanlike conduct.
I sense frustration here.
Big chance for the Rangers. Double minor. 16-22. Rangers third power play 0 for 2. They are down 2-0. Can they take advantage? Devils clear out. Roosevelt checked by Langenbrunner. Roosevelt and Tootin for the Rangers. Tootin having trouble, finally gets through. Drives it hard around the boards. Stopped by Brodeur.
Nice play.
Ruchin, Kruka, and Hossa up front to start the power play. Roosevelt Here's Hossa. Try to get it through. It was blocked. Ruchin is down low. Ruchin in the corner. Ruchin turns his shot blocked. Roosevelt. Now Pruka. Pruka's shot. Save Brodeur. Ruchin with a rebound taken away by Martin. And Martin clears. Good play by Paul Martin. Weeks to Tootin. Now Roosevelt. Both teams changing. Martin stops Roosevelt and gets to the puck. Avoids the hit of Sikora. Sikora trying to come out of the corner. Martin takes it away. Able to... It's on the line. Now it's cleared by Madden. Madden works his way in. Madden cuts in. And it's stopped by Ozolinsh. Roosevelt lead to Sikora. Sikora waits. He finds Nylander. Nylander. Penalty on the Devils.
Hooking call.
Two-man advantage for the Rangers. With 2:36 to go in the double minor to Grant Marshall, Madden goes off.
Madden's the best penalty killer the Devils have. He's the best face-off man. Let's see on the left side. He reaches in and affected, I guess, the pass right in there. He had the stick parallel to the ice on Nylander. Now here's what the Rangers practiced this morning on their power play. Shots going wide of the net and then Kerriman back in front. If your shooting lanes are taken, shoot the puck wide and have it come back into the slot. Watch this. Shoot the puck wide, come back into the slot. Now a 5-on-3 it shouldn't affect it as much. With a 5-on-4 it should. Mike Polino, who runs the power play, has called a timeout here. There's 2:13 to go in the period. It is a 5-on-3 for at least a full 2 minutes unless something else gets called.
Two-man advantage for the Rangers. Madden for hooking at 17:47. So a big chance for the Rangers here, who played well here in the second period. The only thing they haven't done is gotten one past Martin Brodeur.
Well, the Rangers' penalty killing's been good in the second period. The Devils, what they've done, Brodeur's made the best save of the period on that break by Ortmeyer, but the Devils have been masterful at blocking shots. A ton of them with their sticks and bodies. Now, there's no reason for the Rangers. This is they should climb back into the game here. And he may have a different idea of talking about Brodeur, but this is their opportunity.
Four forwards and Sandis Ozolinsh for the Rangers.
No Madden. Pandolfo's taking the draw. He's not even a centerman.
Nylander wins it. Ozolinsh and Sikora at the points. 5-on-3. Big shot. Save Brodeur. Cleared by Pandolfo.
You can't be too tight to the net with Brodeur because he kicks rebounds high. He doesn't leave him around the crease ever, hardly.
Pandolfo, Rafalski, and Martin for the Devils. Pruka got it back to Ozolinsh. Ozolinsh moves in. Sikora off the post. The rebound. Rangers can't put it in. Brodeur's on top of it.
Good setup by Ozolinsh. Ozolinsh has had a good shot, and here he has a good pass, and Sikora can rip it as well as anybody in the game. Clean win by Nylander. Now here's the first shot. Watch Brodeur's rebound. Save, and it's way out, see, to his teammates, ahead of the Rangers. He's good at that. Now here's Sikora. Can he ever rip it? He had Brodeur beaten on the play, but hit the goalpost. Straka looks for the puck, and you see Martin do a nice job to help out his goaltender. Martin will reach back and help Brodeur find the puck right there.
One of the referees has gone over to the Devils bench to talk to Lou Lamoriello.
Pandolfo's going to take the face-off again. He's such a good penalty killer that they'll live with him being on the ice even if he doesn't win a draw.
Ruchin wins it. Sikora to Ozolinsh. Ruchin's in front. Good size in front of Brodeur. Down low, Pruka. Lost control. Rafalski. Pruka. Good effort. And Ruchin got it back. Rafalski. And then Rafalski with a takeaway and a clear.
That was all Rafalski. Pandolfo's off and Gianta's out there. That was all Rafalski. What a job.
A minute 10 to go in the two-man advantage. A minute 20 to go in the period. Ozolinsh. 2-0 New Jersey. Ozolinsh. Looking. Sikora. Down low. Straka. Pass. Blocked by Martin. Gianta able to get it out of the zone. 1 minute to go in the period.
Boy, the Rangers would love to have Jágr here, wouldn't they?
Yes. This is Jágr time on the two-man. Ozolinsh. Now Straka. Big man in front is Ruchin, and Brodeur got the stick on it. Here's Pruka. Straka. And the pass intercepted by Rafalski, and he clears.
Way too fancy. You've got to get back to basics. Put the puck on net. Blast it.
20 seconds in the two-man. Kruka couldn't get into the zone. Nylander does. Straka got it back to Sikora. Here's Ozolinsh. Looking. Down low to Kruka. Out to Sikora. Here's Kruka. To the net. The scramble on. Pandolfo clears. That's going to do it for the period. Oh, Madden out of the box. Madden, save made. The puck was put in by the Rangers. Ozolinsh put it into his own net. What a turnaround. Madden came out of the penalty box, got a chance that Weeks stopped, and Ozolinsh inadvertently put it into his own net. It's 3-0 Devils.
Strange but true. In front, there's Nylander just knocked off balance. That was enough for him not to get to the puck. The puck's chipped out. Madden's out of the penalty box. Look at him go. Weeks waited. He should have went and got it. There's a shot to save. The puck's on the line and then chipped in. On the line. And you see Ozolinsh reached over. Sam, he tried to pull a puck out, but his stick hit the goaltender and the puck, and he chipped it in. I also think Kevin Weeks should have went and got the puck before Madden even got there.
Well, the Rangers now have a long way to come back. They still have 22 seconds left on a power play, but after playing a strong second period, they could not take advantage of a two-man power play advantage for 2 minutes. And then they give up a shorthanded goal, their second shorthanded goal of the game.
Both by Madden in the game. Madden put him down 5-on-3, but his teammates did the job. The Rangers did hit a goal post, and then some weird stuff happened.
Al's with assistant coach Mike Polino. Go ahead, Al.
All right, Sam, coach, it's got to be weird and definitely frustrating.
Yeah, you're right on, Al. It is. It's a tough one.
All right, so now, how do you try and get the guys to believe that with hard work they can change this game?
Well, we know it's a 4-game series to win, so we just have to keep going. We had a great second period there, and it's just pretty deflating right now, but our guys will bounce back. We feel it.
All right, thanks, coach.
Thanks.
Sam, back to you.
Thanks, Al. Rangers give up the late goal in 1954, and at the end of 2, it's the Devils 3 and the Rangers nothing. We'll be right back. Welcome back to New York Rangers hockey. It's brought to you in part by Continental Airlines, official airline of the New York Rangers. Continental Airlines, work hard, fly right. By New York City OTB, call now to open an account for the Kentucky Derby. And by Land Rover, experience the highly advanced Land Rover LR3 at LandRoverUSA.com. 3-0 Devils lead the Rangers end of 2. Let's go to the studio to Al and John Giannone. Take it away, Al.
All right, Sam, obviously a devastating blow. And when you look how the series has gone, lose Jágr, lose 6-1, down 3-0. Already Mike Polino talking about how it's a 4-game series. And you wonder, can Sandis Ozolinsh possibly emotionally rebound and be a presence for the Rangers again in this series?
Can the team emotionally rebound from what was, in my opinion, by far the best period of hockey they played since the Olympic break, if you want to go back that far, certainly since this 6-game losing streak has taken place. But then to see what transpired in those final 5 seconds and watch the Rangers come off the ice, I watched every one of them, and their eyes spoke words from disbelief to absolute rage.
And it wasn't only that 5 seconds, it was that huge opportunity to get a 5-on-3 late in the period. Here's what happened. Final seconds of the man advantage. The puck bounces out. John Madden just exiting the box, enters the screen, and then the puck will just agonizingly lay on the line. You can watch a lot of hockey and not see anything like this.
And again, like you mentioned, Sandis Ozolinsh happens to be the man on the scene, and John Madden didn't even know the puck was in the net. He stood there and watched. He saw it on the line, went to go poke at it, And there's Sandis Ozolin's stick, pokes it in the net. You know, again, you go back maybe just a couple minutes, there was a play right in front of Martin Brodeur where Marcel Hossa had a wide open net, and yet it was the stick of Brian Rafalski that lifted Hossa's stick, knocked the puck away. And, you know, it's been that kind of a series so far where everything conceivably that could happen bad for the Rangers and good for the Devils has gone that way.
Absolutely. And Sandis Ozolinsh involved pinching earlier that led to a shorthanded goal, and now involved obviously in that goal. That was, as you mentioned, a very deflated coaching staff, a very deflated team. I'm really interested to see what the Rangers are going to look like in the third period.
Yeah, you know, you could expect them to be deflated because, like I said, that was as good a period as you can play. The penalty kill was terrific. They were fighting along the boards and winning board battles. They exposed some Devil weakness in terms of fast skating around the defense. The only thing that was not vulnerable about the Devil play was Martin Brodeur. If he wasn't making every save, which he was getting breaks from the goal post and from the crossbar and pucks that bounce straight down and underneath him instead of back out to a Ranger.
Well, here's the Rangers now. They've lost 6 straight games. This looks like a 7th, so their confidence is at an all-time low for the season. I would tell the team, and maybe the team tells itself, let's just give ourselves something positive in this last period that we can take with us to Madison Square Garden for Wednesday night.
And I'll be honest with you, Al, when I was standing there ice side watching that second period, I was thinking to myself exactly that. What positive can they take, not only from the second period, now there is nothing positive to take. They clearly outplayed the Devils, yet they were outscored. They have to win the third period and take that back to the
decisively, I think, to get that dose of confidence. 3-0 here in between periods. Steve Cangelosi will be at the MSG Sports Desk as we continue to cover Game 2.
Welcome back to the MSG Sports Desk. 3-0 Devils getting set to start the third period. Get you back to the Meadowlands in a moment. Also in the Eastern Conference quarterfinals tonight, the Sabres in control of their game. J.P. Dumont completes the hat trick for a 6-1 Buffalo lead. That game is now gone after 2 in Buffalo. The Sabres trying to go up 2-0. Meanwhile, we've got the stage set for a good one, a third period in Carolina, because Rod Brind'Amour scored midway through the second to cut the Canadiens' lead to 3-2. They're after 2 periods as well at Carolina. Take a quick timeout and wrap Sports Desk right after this. Colorado and Dallas are about 15 minutes from the opening face in their Game 2. Post-game edition of Sports Desk has the complete wrap on Rangers-Devils, the third period, coming up.
We're back at the Meadowlands. The New Jersey Devils getting 2 short-handed goals by John Madden, leading 3-0. This series will take to Madison Square Garden on Wednesday night. It's a 7 o'clock start. We have pre- and post-game coverage, of course. Then Saturday, Rangers-Devils on NBC. We'll have post-game coverage there. And after that, the asterisks tell you the rest are, if necessary. Devils taking the first one 6-1 and now leading 3-0 here tonight.
Welcome back to New York Rangers playoff hockey. It's brought to you in part by Canon, your source for document management, and by the Bank of New York. We're with you every step of the way. Take a look at the AIG scoring summary, second period. Only goal, John Madden, and that ties a playoff record that he now shares with 10 others for 2 shorthanded goals in a game. It came at 1954. And the Rangers at even strength, 7 scoring chances, 4 on the power play, 1 shorthanded. Look at the Devils, 14 blocked shots, John. Unbelievable.
And the Rangers have missed another 12.
Now,
the Rangers actually, to me, they've made the biggest mistakes. Weeks not getting out to get the last puck, the shorthanded goal in the first period. But the Rangers, aside from those 2 plays, have played pretty hard.
let's go to the Nissan playoff trivia quiz. Mark Messier scored the most playoff goals for the Rangers in the 1990s, 29. Who led the Rangers in playoff goal scoring in the 1980s? I will go first and say Ron Duguay.
You've got it written down. How about you, Al?
I'm going to say Pierre LaRouche.
I have 3 guys written down. I have Murdoch, Rogers, and Duguay. And Sam is so emphatic that I'm going to go Duguay too.
Now, if I were in this, which I'm not because Al's gotten enough help from me, I would have said Tomas Sandstrom, but
oh, that's a good
Al's
pick.
going with his pick.
Thomas missed the net all the time.
Yeah, he did.
And the answer is
I could honestly say that I jumped on the bandwagon there. I didn't know. Sam was so emphatic that he knew he's been studying or something.
I don't
so
know how Sam pulls these out of the air. I
Dukes is
really
my
don't.
guy.
And Dukes is my guy. Listen to this. Oh, jeez.
Hey, guys, one thing, we talk about them so much, especially now during the playoffs, but how about the referee, especially the way that play unfolded, to get to the goal line to be in a position to score that goal?
Oh, boy. That puck was sitting right on the line. And now Tom Renney trying to rally his players. We talked about Jaromir Jagr. There was some optimistic feeling that he had good treatment today. Day off tomorrow. Maybe he'll be able to play on Wednesday. Marty Ruchinski is getting better. He said he feels better each day.
Sure could have used him with that 5-on-3.
Yes.
Both of those players are terrific 5-on-3 players.
Rangers still have a man advantage here, but the final seconds of their power play, 10 seconds remaining. Sikora, Malik is open. He winds and shoots, save Brodeur, and he holds it.
4 seconds to go, so be aware of Marshall coming out of the penalty box. And Nylander in front, Straka in front. They both will wave at the puck. And Brodeur with a good save, no rebound on the play. I think that, it's 3-0 Devils, and they have 2 shorthanded goals, a power play goal. The Rangers really, I think they played better than they did the other night.
Chance for Straka, but he couldn't put it in. The chances have been there. Straka again, and he shoots wide. Rangers have hustled. They come out hustling here in the third period. Teams are back at full strength.
And Sam, if you don't win a game, at least if you lose by working hard and giving your best shot, that's a different story than losing badly by taking a whole ton of bad penalties like they did in game 1.
Madden with a takeaway in the neutral zone. Drives it on goal, and a glove save by Weeks. John Madden with 2 shorthanded goals. Ryan Gianta with a power play goal. Devils with a big 3-goal lead. Marcel Hossa. Hossa around the net. Wraparound try was blocked by Martin. And the Devils have done a good job with their team defense in making up for the absence of Colin White. Cody back for the puck. Right on him is Elias. Here's Ozolinch. Hossa. Devils take it away. Good job by Ruchin to keep it in. Long shot went high and wide, and Elias gets to it. Cody is back. Elias. Pass off the skate of Cody, brought the other way by Ruchin. Dumps it in and changes. Hale pressured by Holwick. Ken Clee. All the way down it goes. This will be an icing on the Devils. Play stops, a minute 58 gone by in the third period.
Face-off win by Nylander. Watch Straka to the left side. He's wide open. It's the way it's gone so far for the Rangers. I mean, he's got good hands. That should have been in the net. That's the way it's gone for the Rangers through 5 periods. And look at his reaction there. He knows that should have been in. He's a terrific player, and he just couldn't find the puck.
Parisi's shot blocked by Tootin. Tootin lost the stick, recovers it. Parisi, meanwhile, gets back to Clee. Around to Gianta. Now Hale. For Gianta. Puts it in front, saved by Weeks. Ooh. What a play. Parisi cutting to the net, and Gianta got it to him with a man on him.
Yeah, great pass, quick shot, wonderful save. Combination of plays there. Wow.
All the way down it goes. This will be an icing on the Rangers. And play stops. 2 minutes, 34 seconds gone by in the third.
The other player we didn't mention too much of is Kasparaitis.
Right.
He's an asset to the Rangers when he's strong enough to skate well and take the body and compete, but with the groin injury, he just can't do it. Puck is dropped down low, and you're going to see the quick pass. Beautiful play. Man, was that a nice play. As Hale fired the puck around the boards, Gianta was waiting for it, and he already knew where Parise was going to be. Great save by Weeks.
Kasparaitis skated this morning and seemed to be okay, but in the aftermath, came up sore and unable to go. And you know one thing about Kasparaitis and Jagr, if they could play in any way, they would be in the game. The puck went in the Rangers bench, and Tom Renney gives a fan a souvenir and then gets back into business. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters. Intensity on the Rangers bench. They are down by 3. Had a good second period in which they did a lot of good things. Forced turnovers in the Devils' zone. Won pucks and battles along the boards.
But didn't score with a 5-on-3 and a long 5-on-3.
Jansen is stopped pinned by Malik. The pass back to Hale. He's able to keep it in. Roosevelt gets to it. Devils are on him. Whoa! Jansen took a run at Roosevelt and missed. Dominic Moore moves in.
I don't think he can hurt Jansen.
Good effort by Moore for the takeaway, and then Hale recovered.
You could take Jansen, put him on a mountaintop with one of those bighorn sheeps and let him go head to head, bang. I don't know who would win.
Battering ram?
Yeah.
Eric Rasmussen. Brought across by Straka to Sikora for the shot. Blocked by Hale. Cleared by Brodeur to the line. Pody kept it in. Finds a man off the stick of Straka in front. And now Madden able to work it ahead to Pandolfo. Marshall to Madden for the shot. Hit a man in front. Either Pandolfo or Pody. Sikora plays it off the boards. After it against Rafalski. Good effort by Sikora. He's played physical along the board. Sikora's done a good job.
The Rangers have worked, Sam. They have worked. I mean, Straka is working as hard as he can, but he's had no luck once he's gotten the puck around the Devils' net.
Putin with a hard shoot into the corner as both teams change lines. Rafalski handles the puck. 4:40 gone by, third period. Rangers trailing the Devils 3-0.
There's a deliberate breakout.
Elias on Tutin, and he takes it, and the shot went wide. Elias moves in looking for it. Hossa able to get it to Ruchin and out to Pruka. Peter Pruka moves in on Matvichuk. Up the boards to Ruchin, toward the net, save Brodeur. There's a rebound. Rangers can't get to it. Good job by Martin in front on Hossa.
Again, it was Brodeur with that left pad, Sam. He kicks it out. I mean, he extends it towards center ice to kick the puck back.
Pruka knocked it down but can't get to the net. He had been knocked down on a good hit by Elias. Langenbrunner for Elias, but Malik helped break it up, and Roosevelt's got it. Rangers changing as Holweg gets into the zone by himself. Quick shot went off a skate of Matvichuk. Here's Malik. Toward the net, Holweg throws it in front, trying to bank it in off the defenseman, and the shot and score! Tom Pody! Blair Betts. Blair Betts, after the puck bounced to him in the circle, puts it over Brodeur, and the Rangers are on the board.
I think it was a Holweg pass. Beautiful pass to Betts, and it took a perfect shot to beat Brodeur. There's Holweg. There's the pass. Holweg again. Another pass attempt, and boom. Betts was almost knocked down to the ice, but he kept his balance, and when he did, he backed up to find open ice. There. Now he gets himself up, and beautiful pass by Holweg. That's why Holweg's moved up a notch. He deserves to be there because of his work. That was a play where the Rangers just worked deep and finally got a great shot on goal that beat Brodeur. They're on the board trailing 3-1 with 14:19 to go in the third period. That was a great shot.
So it takes the checking line to come through with a hard-working shift. They stay on, and Betts lifts it deep. And there's still 14 minutes remaining.
Devils come back with their fourth line after allowing a goal against. Interesting.
Rasmussen forces it into the Rangers zone. Works it deep.
Devils showing a lot of confidence in this line to change the momentum.
Weimer put it in front. Betts was there to lift it out. That's a great shift for Blair Betts. Here's Pody. Excuse me. In deep, it's taken away. Nylander winding it around. Brodeur keeps it going to Weimer. And Nylander recovers. Blair Betts, his first career playoff goal from Holweg and Malik at 5:41. And Brodeur gloved it, and Nylander almost took it away from him. For Ryan Holweg, that's his first career playoff point.
That was a nice one. Good play.
Fired in by Sikora. 13 minutes to go. Rangers down by 2. Here's Madden. Strudwick back. Knocked away by Weeks. Up into the netting it goes. Play stops with 12:48 to go in the third. It's 3-1 New Jersey.
Steve Cangelosi with a Stanley Cup playoff update. 53 seconds after Ray Whitney ties the game for Carolina. Rod Brind'Amour on a backhand, wraparound, an explosion in Carolina. They've got the lead.
Thanks, Steve. What a comeback by Carolina at home. They desperately needed that.
Whitney had been hurt, so having him back certainly helps them. You know, shots attempted at the net through 2 periods. Rangers 40. Devils 22, but the Devils had the 3-zip lead. The Rangers have cut that now to a 3-1 lead for the Devils.
By the way, Pandolfo and Martin got assists on the Madden goal right at the end of the second period. That shorthanded goal. 3-1 New Jersey with 1 power play goal and 2 shorthanded goals. The Rangers getting the goal from Blair Betts. Matt Tkachuk intercepted by Hossa. Worked in deep by Ruchin. Good effort by Hossa. But the puck around the boards and Elias there to play it. Ozolinsh. Betts has played a smart game. He's gotten the puck deep. Here's Holweg. Pass blocked. Chipped out. Here's Parise. Ozolinsh trying to catch up. Parise to the net. Penalty called. Will it be a penalty shot? No, it's a hooking call on Ozolinsh.
Ozolinsh reached in as Parise showed the good speed. Ozolinsh reached in, got underneath, but twisted the body along with the stick of Parise. Let's take a look at the Panasonic digital replay of this play. Holweg's in. He tries to set something in front. It's intercepted. Gianta, how about that pass? Now watch the stick of Ozolinsh underneath. And he twisted him around.
I could make a case if I'm the Devils.
Well,
they could make a case for a penalty shot here.
Yeah?
He had a breakaway.
Well, it's not a real clear breakaway. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Panasonic digital replay, ideas for life. Ozolinsh sits.
Ozolinsh hooking at 8:18. Now this is a big point for the Rangers if they hope to get back and try to get this game evened up. They still have a long way to go. They've got to hold the Devils off the board here. Devils with a 2-goal lead. Good play by Malik and Moore. And Moore hustles to the puck. Moore against Rafalski.
Straka killing the penalty just in case the Rangers find a scoring chance. Down 3-1.
Straka and Moore go off. Betts comes on with Hossa. Elias. Gomez. Smacked with a stick.
Kovalov just scored, Sam. Tied the game.
Boy.
That's a wild one in Carolina with Montreal.
That's his 3rd goal of that series. Gomez in deep. Gomez around the net. Finds Elias. Rafalski. And Elias. Gianta's in front. Long shot. Saved by Weeks. Put the rebound in the corner. Good play by Weeks. Cody. Nice play to Hossa, and the Rangers clear.
Hossa's only 23 years of age. And this is an experienced series for him. Rangers hoping that he continues to develop, and he's played pretty well. He's still young. He's got to, I think, find a finishing touch to his game.
Yeah.
But boy, at least he works, and he's a big body. Rangers need big bodies.
10:20 to go in the third. Rasmussen hit by Strudwick. Parisi in the corner. 30 seconds to go in the Devils' power play. Breland to Martin. Back to Breland. Parisi behind the net. Lukowicz with a shot. Saved by Weeks. The rebound. Rangers control it. Straka clears it.
A good play by Lukowicz. Yeah, just a wrist shot from the blue line. All kinds of problems for the Rangers around the net. It was deflected. Weeks made the save. There was a rebound. just on a harmless wrist shot from the blue line. Rangers end up killing the penalty, give up 2 shots, and now they'll try to find a way to climb back into it.
We talked about Marcel Hossa. This is only his second ever playoff game in the NHL. Chance for Pruka. Saved by Brodeur.
Big save.
Malik's shot is blocked. 9:20 to go in the third.
That was a great scoring chance against the Madden line.
3-1, Devils leading it. Devils are 1 for 5 on the power play in the game. They scored on the first one. The Rangers' penalty kills have been good, but the Rangers are 0 for 5 on the power play and have given up 2 shorthanded goals.
And that included the 2-minute 5-on-3.
Under 9 minutes to go in the third as Malik gathers the puck. Long pass up the boards is stopped by Gianta, brought in. Drop to Gomez for the shot, high and wide. Around the boards, Ortmeyer comes out. Ortmeyer faking, pass across, Betts shoots wide. Good pass by Ortmeyer, but Betts missed the net, and that deflection missed.
Best line the Rangers have is on the ice.
Oselinch, Ortmeyer turns, and the shot deflected by Matvichuk. Fired up the boards by Martin. Rangers hustle and keep it in.
Ortmeyer, Betts, and Hallwig. Another 2 scoring chances by this line. Both times missed the net, but at least they're making it happen, aren't they?
Rangers.
That's the best Rangers line.
There's a lead for Sikora, intercepted by Breland and turned over, then brought back by Elias. He winds and shoots, saved by Weeks. 8:02 to go in the third. Rangers trying to play with desperation, but still trail by 2.
Some of the action in this third period, the Nylander pass to Sikora didn't work, and watch the big-time shot you're going to see here from Elias. A high-rising blast that Weeks made a good save on. How about that play by Betts? Just missed on a beautiful pass across. Here's a deflection. That just went underneath Brodeur and wide. This is the shot by Pruka that Brodeur made a good save on. The Rangers are getting a ton of chances here. It doesn't want to go in the net. Good save by Brodeur on Pruka.
Nylander and Madden. Madden wins it. At the point, Lukovic. Around to Pandolfo. Chased there by Malik. Malik with a good hit. Madden tied up with Nylander, and Roosevelt moves the puck. Pandolfo there to knock it down.
It's a good dump in. It keeps the puck away from Brodeur.
Yeah, good hit by Straka. Puck turned over to Nylander. He missed it. Malik steps up. Nylander knocks it down. Gets it to Straka. Out to Malik. Here's Sikora turning. It was a pass intended for Straka. He fires it across. Pandolfo chips it clear.
2-on-1,
There goes
3-on-1.
Marshall. Malik back. 3-on-1 Devils. Marshall. The trailer Madden. He scores! It's a hat trick for John Madden. The first of his NHL career in the playoffs. The Devils lead 4-1 with 7:14 to go.
The last time the Devils had a playoff hat trick, it was Valerie Zelepukin in 1997 against the Montreal Canadiens. Hats litter the ice as the Devils get the one to, I would think, close this one out. 4-1 with 7:14 to go in this third period. It was a 3-on-1. The Rangers were pressing, trying to find offense. The puck's put down low, and you're going to see Oselinch, who was in on the play there, had the puck chipped by. Roosevelt had it chipped by from Pandolfo, and there's a beautiful pass and shot by Madden. He gets his third, and the Devils are rolling here. Roosevelt knocked down. Pandolfo made the play, and then he gets himself into position. 2 options for Marshall. Marshall set it up beautiful in a beautiful place for Madden to rip it.
Marshall's made a couple of good plays in the game with the puck.
That's their whole line. That's their whole line right there.
Remember early in the game he drew a penalty on Malik.
Sammy, we're going to have a long delay here.
Oh,
the fans
boy.
are throwing the
Hats and
some toy or
other
something.
things.
Bottles.
Wow.
This is goofy. This is flat out nuts.
Really weird.
Somebody's going to get hurt down there. This keeps up.
I don't know if those are souvenirs that are on the ice that were handed out.
There's hundreds of them. And they're still coming down.
People who don't have hats are just throwing whatever they have, but it seems as if it was something that may have been handed out to the fans that are being thrown down to the ice.
Strong suggestion that they don't hand them out anymore. That I think is the program,
exactly
but there's a bunch of other stuff down there. Madden gets his third, all in this game. His first two were shorthanded goals. Beautiful pass from Rafalski to Madden. Finished shorthanded. Out of the penalty box, Madden came. Saved by Weeks. Puck sits on the goal line, then accidentally knocked in by Ozolinsh. And then a beautiful pass from Marshall, and he just ripped it through the screen. And it's 4-1 Devils. 3 of them go to John Madden, and we're going to have a delay here. I don't know what those things are, but it's going to be a delay.
Yes, what a night for John Madden. As he gets a hat trick, Marty Brodeur tries to stay loose. Hope to stay tuned. Immediately following the conclusion of the game, MSG Sports Desk brings you full coverage of the post-game activities on Hockey Night New York Live with Al Trautwig, with highlights, analysis, player interviews, and a whole lot more. And now let's get an update on what's going on in other playoff games. For that, we go back to the MSG Sports Desk to Steve Cangelosi.
Sam, it has been a wild one in Carolina. Kane scored 4 straight goals to take the lead, but Montreal answers with a pair. Richard Zednik, the go-ahead goal. 5-4 Canadiens now in front, guys.
Thanks, Steve. What a back-and-forth game, and Montreal with a 5-4 lead, trying to take a 2-0 lead in that series on the road. Right now, let's go downstairs to Al.
Sam, we're wondering what those hundreds of things are that are laying on the ice. Well, you'd have to think that they're things of little value, and they are. They are uninflated thunder sticks that they handed out as the fans came into the arena. A lot of people inflated them. Obviously, a lot of people didn't. And now that the game is pretty much decided, I don't need them anymore. Back to you.
You know, at least the Devil players now are out there trying. There's 3 guys working. It will be an hour because people are still throwing them on the ice. And now the Devil players are going out to help the 3 poor workers who are here by themselves trying to pick up hundreds of those things. Good for them. At least they're trying to help out only 3 guys, the poor guys that are on the ice that have to do this. They shouldn't have to do it. Some of the Ranger players now helping too.
Talking about the Hartford Wolfpack, they are playing in the American Hockey League playoffs in the Atlantic Division semifinals against the Manchester Monarchs. Game 5 of their series is tomorrow night in Hartford. Last night, Hartford won in Manchester to even that series 2-2, 7-0 win. The line of Dubinsky, who centered, and that's a recent sign as an amateur on an amateur tryout contract with Dawes and Genoway, 2 goals each. Add to that 7 assists. They had a 13-point game in a 7-0 win. Al Montoya bounced back after a bad game in Game 3 where he was pulled. He came back with a strong game in Game 4.
And Manchester, I think, is the farm club for Los Angeles, I believe. By the way, Andy Murray, who used to be the coach in Los Angeles, is doing analyst work, on Hockey Night in Canada during the Anaheim-Calgary series. That was a few moments ago as Weeks went over to talk to Tom Rennie. 7:14 to go in the third period.
Tough time. The coach has stayed very positive. Positive man. He's trying to get his team to stay positive and focus on the things that they have done well throughout the season. Unfortunately, the mistakes that the Rangers have made in this game have turned into goals. We have another update. This one from the Buffalo-Philadelphia series. Let's go back to Steve Cangelosi.
Sam, the Sabres on the verge of going up 2-0 on the Flyers. Jason Pominville with his 2nd goal of the night. J.P. Dumont has a hat trick. It's 7-2 Buffalo, about 10 minutes to play.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. Wow, you believe that?
Dumont with a hat trick.
I was talking to Lou Lamoriello the other day, and he was sitting down talking about his club and how well they're playing and all this stuff. And he's very forthright. He mentions fully that he's fully responsible for what happened in the first half with some of his free agent signings and that. He didn't lay it off on anybody else. He says, I'm the boss. I'm going to take and tell you that I am responsible for what went wrong. And a lot of people are heaping good things on him, but you know what? He deserves it. Their franchise has turned the season around.
4-1 Devils as we resume play. Well, the one thing he did do, John, is he turned things around by really correcting the mistakes.
Yeah. Well, he took responsibility himself since he's the boss.
And what was interesting is as soon as he was asked about McGillney, who he sent to the minor leagues, realizing that was a mistake for his team, someone asked him, would they call up McGillney for the playoffs? He immediately said, no, McGillney is not part of this team, and that's it.
Yeah, there's something had to happen there that we don't know about. No question. And say,
but he didn't let it linger.
Yeah, right. Just a quick thank you to the 3 workers here in the Meadowlands who got on the ice and did all the dirty work. They did a good job. Penalty.
6:25 to go. Penalty call.
Rasmussen will go.
A holding call will give the Rangers a power play with 6:24 to go. Eric Rasmussen skates to the penalty box. Game 3 of this series, Wednesday night at Madison Square Garden.
Rasmussen right there. Moved in on Ortmeyer. Here's the penalty. Grabbed him with his left arm for just a hair of a second. Right there, left arm was loose.
Colorado is leading Dallas in the first period in Dallas, 1-0. Colorado had a big win in Dallas Saturday afternoon.
And outplayed them. It wasn't one of those ones where Jose Theodore playing goal for Colorado had to have a big game. He didn't. They outplayed Dallas in game 1. Dave Tippett, the coach for Dallas, said, you know what? We better have taken this like a slap in the face and wake up.
Saved by Brodeur on a deflection. I think that Pote's shot was deflected by Straka in front. Rasmussen holding at 13:36. 6th Rangers power play, 0 for 5 with only 4 shots on goal, and they've given up 2 shorthanded goals. Nylander pushes it to Sikora. Ozolinsh, Straka. There goes Rafalski to play it. And Ozolinsh able to move it ahead to Sikora. Now Nylander. Nylander picked up there by Lukewich. Finds Pote. Back to Nylander. Couldn't tee up a shot. Now he shoots. Save Brodeur, and he got the rebound. So the puck goes in, and they wave it off. No goal.
The whistle had sounded.
Whistle had blown. Sikora had put it in, but the whistle had blown.
There's no doubt the whistle had sounded. It would have been a power play goal for the Rangers on a diagonal pass across. Nylander lost the puck for a moment, got it back, put the puck low on goal, and there was a rebound, but the whistle had sounded. Sikora on the near side, left side, gets to the front of the net. Now here comes the shot, the rebound, and is chipped underneath, I think by, that's Straka's luck, and Straka scores the goal here on the rebound. The puck was sitting out, the referee lost sight of it and blew the whistle. Who's the referee?
No, Maruelli?
No, it wasn't Maruelli.
Oh, then it was LaRue.
LaRue, yes, he blew the whistle before the puck was put in, but that's Straka's luck. He can't put it won't go in for him, and when he does, the referee blows the whistle.
Kruka carrying. 4-1 New Jersey, 5 minutes to go. 3rd period. Ruchin. Tootin moves it across. Roosevelt for Kruka. The quick pass goes out of the zone and went by Tootin all the way back. Roosevelt. Rangers playing the game, if you joined us late, without Jaromir Jagr, out with a shoulder injury. He took treatment today. Some cautious optimism from Tom Rennie. Save Brodeur with a right pass.
I'll tell you what, if Jagr can't play, you know he's hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the hit Ruutu put on him in the Olympics?
Sure.
He had those 3 or 4 cuts all over his head on that hit. He didn't miss anything. Came right back and played. A penalty upcoming to the Rangers here. Mental mistake for Kevin Weeks. Goes to stop the puck, can't. Reaches in behind to get the puck over the goal line. Can't do that. It's a rule this season. That's the delay of game. Here's a shot by Hossa, who's really played well. That was deflected by Moore, and Brodeur makes another good save. Nice play by Hossa. Into Moore, who's in the right spot. Brodeur with a really good save. Devils power play. Weeks and Pruka.
The game at 15:41.
I'm sorry, Sam. I apologize. Pruka serving the minor.
Okay.
No, he gets a hook. They've gone over the players that were on the ice. They're saying Pruka was not on the ice. It has to be one of the Rangers that were on the ice, or was on the ice. I wouldn't be surprised if, I think Orr was on the ice. Somebody's got to go.
Yeah, you're right.
And Orr's going over.
So power play number 6 for the Devils, 1 for 5 with 7 shots. Scored on their first power play of the game. Gomez, Parisi, Langenbrunner, Martin, and Lukowicz for the power play. Good hit by Rozabal. Puck back to Lukowicz. Rangers have Betts and Straka with Rozabal and Malik as the penalty killers. Gomez skates over to play the puck and quarterback the power play. Looking. Big battle in front. Langenbrunner against Rozabal. Rangers take the puck and Betts clears it. 3:40 to go in the game. Rangers down 4-1. Gomez. A hat trick for John Madden.
And the Devils have one career playoff 4-goal game. The name Mark Johnson ring a bell?
Oh, yeah.
1988, Washington at the Devils, and he had 4.
Mark Johnson,
He coached
U.S.
the,
Olympic hero in 1980.
Coached Wisconsin's women's team this year, I think, right?
Okay.
To a
That
championship.
sounds right.
NCAA championship.
I know he was coaching there.
Yeah.
And of course, the son of the late Badger Bob Johnson, a great coach in college hockey and in the NHL. That's whistled down.
What? The Giants would have been proud of that play. It was a long bomb in the air.
MSG Sports Desk follows tonight's game as we come back to the Meadowlands on the ice with Hockey Night New York live with Al Trautwig with game analysis and player interviews. Hope you tune in for that.
This may sound absolutely nuts.
Go ahead.
But the Rangers, I think, will feel better about themselves after this game than they did after game 1.
Well,
This may sound nuts. And Madden's had a hat trick, 2 shorthanded goals. But at times during the game, you could see that they had some good plays. And they had a lot more scoring chances than the Devils did. Only the Devils certainly were efficient at finishing and taking advantage of major mistakes.
Rafalski, wrist shot blocked, scramble in front, and Weeks covers up. I think you're right. It doesn't sound nuts, John. The Rangers have played better, but
it's
the
still
way the
4-1.
Devils are playing now, you have to play a near perfect game to beat
absolutely.
them.
They don't beat themselves very often. And when they do make mistakes or give up something or get pressured down low, Brodeur is there most of the time. I think he has had 52 shots, and he has stopped 50 of them so far in this series. 50 for 52. A couple of goal posts that were timely, too. This is Cora post before the Devils made it 3-0. The post in game 1 before the Devils made it 3-1.
Madden on the power play. Saved by Weeks. There's a rebound, and it hit the post. May have been Langenbrunner with a rebound try in front. Here's Madden winding and shooting, and a save by Weeks.
How about this reward by the Devils coaching staff? That's great.
Madden again, and a save by Weeks. Madden looking for his 4th. Power play is over.
It's a great reward for a player and a line that's had a nice night. And the coaching staff for the Devils fully realize it. Good call, Sam. There's a shot. There's a rebound by Langenbrunner that hits the post. And Madden kept on shooting, and Weeks made some good saves on him. There's the goal post. The referee saying nope. There's a toe save on a Madden shot. I like what the coaches did here.
Yeah.
Those guys deserve to be out there.
Madden's had a tremendous game. I think, John, Madden has had close to 10 shots on goal for the game.
Yeah, you're probably close to being. Let me just look and see what he had through 2 periods. He had 5 through 2 periods.
And he
so
had
he
a
had
couple
3 there.
3 there, and then one that went in for the hat trick goal. So
Could be a career
9
high
or
for
10
him.
shots on goal.
He's had a good second half of the season. Real good second half.
What a heart.
And it's always good when your checking line can score.
Rozabal was tied up by Parisi, forced the turnover. Rangers get it back, but give it up. Marshall toward the net, deflects wide. Parisi's got it out in front. Teams are at full strength on the ice with just under 2 minutes to go in the game. 4-1, Devils leading it. And they're about to take a 2-0 lead in the series, and now the Rangers will have to go home and win their 2 home games, Wednesday and Saturday. Marshall, nice drop. Pass back to Marshall, and Parisi hits the side of the net. Good puck movement by the Devils. 1.5 minutes to go. Rangers' only goal by Blair Betts. But a big key, shorthanded goal. When it was 2-0, the puck lying on the goal line, put in his own net by Sandis Ozolinsh. And that came after the Rangers failed to capitalize on a 2-minute two-man advantage.
Jansen on the ice, Sam. Last minute, 7 seconds.
Long shot by Tootin. Lively rebound.
Penalty upcoming. Devils.
Less than a minute to go in the third period. Betts with a chance. Missed the net. So Tootin and then Betts missed the net. Jansen hitting anybody he can. Devils touch up. Jansen and Strudwick.
The hooking call on, I think, Jansen. It should be 2, actually. There was a cross-check in front where Betts got flattened. That doesn't much matter. 49.2 seconds to go. As play along the boards. Martin and Holloway gave him a shot when he was down.
Jansen.
Ooh, yeah, he gave him a shot. Yeah, that probably got the tempers flared up pretty good. You can see Matt Tkachuk came over to Hallwig. And here's the penalty.
Okay. Hallwig was not called on what should have been the cross-check.
Hallwig cross-checked. Martin, I think it was Martin, yes, he cross-checked Betts. That little half a tug was called.
That look told it all on that call. 49.2 seconds remaining in the game. Rangers power play, it's their 7th of the game. 0 for 6, 8 shots and giving up 2 shorthanded goals. Ozolinsh, good pass, shot blocked. Another shot, one and save! Brodeur diving to rob Sandis Ozolinsh. Unbelievable. They're on their feet. The Devils fans cheering Martin Brodeur.
That was a spectacular athletic move by Brodeur. And I think it was Pody that was robbed.
Pody in deep. Up the boards. 10 seconds to go. Now it's Pody. Save Brodeur. There's a rebound. Brodeur makes one more save with 4.5 seconds to go.
Good efforts again by the Rangers with their power play, trying to get it going to give them some momentum.
It's the BMW ultimate save of the game.
Well, this is an ultimate save. Puck's going to go back to Pody. Here it is. Look at Brodeur. He just dove and it hit him, and he was there. Just to get there is an athletic move. Up, dive, and hope, and sure enough, what an athletic move. Beautiful, beautiful save by Marty Brodeur. Listen, it's 4-1. It's the last minute, and look at him. And he knows it's a series. Why give the other team's power play some momentum?
He made another save. And that's the game. BMW, the ultimate driving machine, bringing you the ultimate save. Martin Brodeur made 24 of those saves. The Devils have won all 9 playoff series after winning the first 2 games of the series in their history. They hold serve at home as they beat the Rangers 4-1 in Game 2. 25 saves in the game for Martin Brodeur. For Kevin Weeks, 21 saves. For the Rangers, a better effort. Certainly, in Game 2, they had chances, but mistakes were costly. They gave up a power play goal and a shorthanded goal in the first period. And after failing on a 2-man advantage late in the second period, they gave up another shorthanded goal when the puck was put in their own net. MSG Sports Desk is coming up next with a complete coverage of this game. Post-game coverage, Hockey Night New York Live with Al Trautwig right on the ice. Highlights, analysis, player interviews. But at the end of 2 games of this series, the Devils have a 2-0 lead after beating the Rangers 4-1.